Hi and welcome on to Arsenal Fan TV. It's that time of year again. It's transfer time. And I'm going to give you 5 players that I think Arsenal should go out there and buy. Now, we've signed Arsene Wenger on another 2-year deal, and he has said that his ambition and target is to win the Premier League. The board have also said that. They are serious about winning the Premier League. Now, if they're serious, they should be going out there and trying to bring in top quality players. So I thought I'd make a video and suggest 5 top quality players that they could buy. We want to win the league, right? So let's go for it. First of all, let's get into number 5. Douglas Costa of Bayern Munich. A real top quality player. One of the best wingers I feel around Europe. He's quick, he's strong, he's tricky, he scores goals. He's done enough damage to us as well over the years. I think he would be absolutely made for Arsenal. Guys like Mesut Ozil supplying him from midfield, him with his pace out wide, I think he would be ideal. Perfect signing for Arsenal. Definite upgrade on a player like, say, Theo Walcott. Why don't Arsenal go out there and make a bid for him? Bayern Munich apparently want to offload him as well. Douglas Costa would be perfect. At number 4, Virgil van Dijk. What can I say? Quality player. I was really surprised when Arsenal and all the other Premier League clubs, the top ones, didn't move for him when he was at Celtic because he was excellent there. They didn't move for him. Southampton brought him in and he's been brilliant since he's been in the Premier League. He's really big and commanding. He's an excellent defender, reads the game really well, really strong. And he's a leader, which is a real lack of those type of players around now in the Premier League. Would cost around about £50 million, which is a hell of a lot of money for a centre-back. And there's a lot of teams after him as well. Liverpool want him, and also Manchester City. And remember, both of them have got Champions League football. Also, Manchester City, they got the money. But if Arsenal are serious, as they say, about trying to win the Premier League, why not move for somebody like Virgil van Dijk? He would be an excellent long-term replacement for somebody like Laurent Koscielny. And remember, Koscielny's very injury-prone. So Virgil van Dijk would be a brilliant signing for Arsenal Football Club. At number 3, this guy might be a bit unrealistic. Again, another one of those guys that we should have signed a couple of years ago, and it's Isco. Last season, he was going through a really rough time at Real Madrid, really out of favour with Zinedine Zidane. He was making noises that he wanted to move. This season, he's been brilliant. He's such a creative midfielder, would be just perfect for Arsenal. I see him as the perfect replacement for Santi Cazorla. Very similar to him, but a younger version, quicker, really direct at times, and he scores goals. And Isco would be the perfect signing for Arsenal. The only problem is, as I said now, he's back in favour at Madrid. The Real Madrid fans love him as well. He'd be very expensive, probably about £60 million plus. But as I said, if we're serious, make a bid. Let the club turn it down, but make a bid because he's just what we need. Isco at number 3. Number 2 and number 1, they're both going to be strikers because I feel that Arsenal definitely need a top quality striker in that team. If we had a top quality centre forward, we really could do damage. So my first suggestion at number 2 is Lacazette. Alexandre Lacazette of Lyon. Brilliant player. I used to think over the years, all right, he scored the goals in France. So, yeah, he got 25 goals that season. He had 20 odd that season. But the thing is about this guy, he's consistent. Every year he scores loads of goals in France. This year he scored 36 goals in all competitions. That is an excellent return. And what would he do in a better team? What would he do with somebody like Ozil behind him? I think this guy would be perfect for Arsenal. There's the French connection as well. He can't now join, or it looks like he can't join Atletico Madrid because their transfer ban has been upheld, which means that even if they did sign him, he wouldn't be able to join them until, after Christmas. Would he want to do that? Sit around and wait around, especially in a World Cup year? That would almost mean that he's got no chance of getting into France's national team. Whereas if he came to Arsenal now and he's playing for a high-profile club like us, week in, week out, scoring goals in the Premier League, that might force his way into that France team for the World Cup. So for me, It's a no-brainer. Why don't Arsenal go out there and try and bring in Lacazette? At number one, for me, as I said, strikers, this guy's amongst the best in Europe. It's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang of Borussia Dortmund. The Gabon international is an excellent, excellent striker. Once again, similar to Lacazette, every year he scores 25 goals plus. He's quick. He's, as I said, clinical. He's exciting. He's just what Arsenal need. And as I said before, when you've got guys like Mesut Ozil and, you know, supplying him, somebody like Sanchez playing next to him, how frightened are certain defences going to be when they see that sort of lineup? He would be absolutely perfect. And the price tag that we're being told, £61 million, I mean, come on. Arsenal can afford that. Go out there and get it done. Bring in somebody like Aubameyang. Now, I know the big problem we have is we don't have Champions League football to lure somebody like Aubameyang. But if we're ambitious, we can go and prove to him that we're ambitious and getting back into the Champions League. And also, we can say to him that you be one of the star men them at Arsenal. Why not? Go out there, Arsenal, show ambition. Let's go after these type of players. Aubameyang would be perfect. So there you go. That's 5 targets that I've given to Arsene Wenger and the board. If they want to listen to me, it probably won't. But there's 5. What do you guys think? I want to see your 5. Leave it in the comments below. Give me your 5 players that you think, and I'm not on about no fringe guy from Japan or Africa or wherever. There's no disrespect to them players, but you know, we can get those players later. I'm on about real top quality that you think Arsenal should be buying. Leave it in the comments below. Thanks for watching.
Subscribe to Arsenal Fan TV.